about kids and emotions and how to deal with those emotions that are just swirling around, that are flip-flopping. It truly feels like emotions are going from one extreme to another, even though they're all based in excitement. It's tough to deal with. So here it is. There also has been quite a bit of emotion around this. Lots of it is exciting, lots of it is anticipation kind of emotion, that shortness of breath when you just are about to go over the edge of the roller coaster kind of feeling, which is good. That's good stress most of the time. But there's also been some sad stress, and that's happened with our kids. They have one day told us that they just want to go now. They don't want to go through all of this selling of our stuff. And then the next day they find out, well, they've only got a few more weeks to play with their cousins. And so they cry. And then I remember my daughter saying it's really hard for her to pare down her toys because she has the biggest room here. And I said, it's my job to help you when you're sad. And I'm here to hug you, and I'm here to help you get through it and find out that these things are just things and they don't make you who you are, and that you're really important. Whether you have one American doll or 5 doesn't really matter. And I said, that's my job, is to make sure that you're okay through this process. I said, but your job is when 2 weeks from now, when mom's going through her kitchen and I have to get rid of this mixer or these pans and I'm having a little cry, you have to help me. And it's sort of an empowering thing, I think, for kids to ask them for help, just like they need help from you. So that's really helped us as a family to get through a lot of the emotion that's happening in our household. And wine. I mean, not gonna lie, I've drank wine a lot lately just to take the edge off at the end of the night. We've been selling stuff like crazy. But it's really important, I think, that the kids see that they're not the only ones who are giving up their possessions or giving up their space or giving up their friends, and that they see that you're going through the same emotions and it's still worth it, and that they're still really important. One of the most important things that we did last week was we took a day off, and it wasn't like we could really afford to take the day off or even afford to spend the money on it, because we're trying to save money and get things together for this move. But I looked at my husband and I said, we need to just chill the F out. Like, we've got to take a day off, take the kids out to a dinner and a movie, and just not think about anything to do with moving for one night. So we did that last Friday. So fun. We ended up going to Burger King, and they mess up our orders like crazy, but oh well, we didn't have time to even go and ask them to fix it because we were going to a movie, and it was Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which was the opening night. And we got the 3D tickets, a few hours before. So much fun. We had a really good time as a family. We came home, and it was a good thing. It really balanced our weekend, because we woke up the next morning and honestly it was, okay, balls to the walls or feet running on the ground. Let's go. This is what has to happen. There's no being on your computers. There's no hanging out on your iPads and playing games. We have to get everybody out here working today to get this or that done. Actually, we ended up emptying out. Our basement is all finished, and we also emptied out our shed, which we have a massive shed. So yeah, we've been doing really well as a family. And I think it's like, again, to recap of what I think is really important about this video is to not lose sight of each other, and to realize that you need to still do some of your regular everyday things, especially for your children. This is a very big move for you. Don't forget that it's a huge move for them. And even if they're excited and you've sold it to them, essentially you're making the decision to leave and you're taking them with you. So you really have to make sure that they feel comfortable, at the very least, with how it's happening, and make sure that they know that you need help too, because then it empowers them. It makes them feel like they're part of the process. And when they're part of the process, then they feel like they have some control. And so that's my take on moving with kids up until this point. As you know, I'm still in my old salon, as you can see behind me. So we are literally still just doing the packing and selling portion of the moving. So I'll keep you posted as it goes along. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate your time. Please like and subscribe and follow our family on the rest of our adventures. Bye, everybody.